Hey guys, it's Hicker and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I've mostly forgotten what half of this stuff is going on here. If I'm honest with you. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Is it there? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. It's been so long since I've voiced this, so all my voices are going to be off. Is that the first time? Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory's been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never! Nick.
Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today, yeah? Yeah, I had him swooning in the aisles, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh. Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint.
Right on. Tell the truth, it was like love at first sight, right?
Larry.
Yeah, right, Nick?
Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero.
What are you doing here? Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
Yeah. But seriously, Nick, that bow shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. Yeah, I bet you ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? Yeah, but from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. Yeah, I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm gonna believe in you two until the end.
Yes, two?
Edgeworth and... who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry. Not me?
But why you, Larry? Yeah. Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment.
Nick? Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yeah, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's how I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. Don't know what year that would be. I was on trial. A class trial. The fuck?
A class trial?
You remember, Larry. Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids was bringing an envelope with money for lunch from home. That's very akin to my school. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. That's a lot.
Oh, yeah, now you mention it, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. What kind of fucking dystopian school life is this?
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. That's horrible.
I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie.
No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not going to play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing my rates. You should be allowed in relay race or Liberty. Come here. Give me my 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, did you rob that bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. I saw it was a female teacher, but I can't do female voices worth shit. What the fuck are you looking at me for? In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening.
I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. So this is it, like putting kids on trial? The fuck? Whatever this is meant to be. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else is no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. But Miles? Oh, okay. I don't know how to do a Kid British voice. Holy fuck, his mouth is huge. Like... I clocked that shit and I got a big gong. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna do my normal voice. Kid with a really deep voice, why the fuck not? It was you who stole... It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, and judging by how he dresses and such, he can afford it. Lay off Phoenix, fucking hell.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry.
Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, this is how it always is. Everyone ganging up and picking on the wrong person. Just think of how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. My voice is Sid.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Also, why is the teacher not the judge here? Why is it those two kids? This is all kinds of fucked up. This is so fucked up. That's how it happened. What do you mean encoding overloaded? Don't you give me that encoded overloaded bullshit. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. I'm just gonna quickly... There we go, that should fix it. There we go. Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well... Yeah, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, you see.
When something smells, it's usually the butts. Trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Map's still way too big. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Yeah, but why? Yeah, what happened? Yeah, I mean, that's not the idea. I used to know it all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain. No one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one that can help him.
Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free?
Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you.
Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Ah, Nick!
Nick? We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. Is it the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, as a rentals boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. That's all for who. It's that Yogi guy, I swear. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alright. Oh, nope, wrong options. So I guess... why Grossberg? Why Grossberg? Grossberg? He's out. Again. When does he work anyway? No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Okay. Alright. Guess we'll come back later. Hey, Edgeworth. How's it going, bro? You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial. The class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In the 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know that trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney? Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Let's talk. Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to become a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. Is that a thing? Is that like a thing? I would have thought, because they're not air... It's not... Surely there's enough ventilation. Surely there's enough ventilation for that. I could be wrong here, but I swear there has to be enough ventilation for all that shit. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. And that was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been knocked sound of mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learnt everything I know of the courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. Wait, why did it have a perfectionist? Is that going to be an important thing later? He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he's taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. What, like Larry? That didn't work well, did it? Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're heading for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Well, thanks for that, Edgeworth. I guess I'm going to Criminal Affairs or Gourd Lake. Let's go Gourd Lake. Maybe there's Gumshoe around here. Hey, pal! Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. I thought you were a detective. I guess I probably want to say. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Duh? No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Well, a lot of us camping? The woods are off limits camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lola's in a lot of trouble. I hate puns. Fuck off! Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Guess we'll go to the public beach. Huh? The steel eyesaw's missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed today too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Guess we'll have a look at the boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Wait a sec. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Hello there, yes. What are you doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like a scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trials ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from my sort of this trial, Edward should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that. Also, what are you doing here?
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you find anything, I'll come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye. What do you think Miss Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Is this locked? Wait, there was a safe in there! There was a safe in there! There was a safe in there! There was a safe? Safe! Nobody's home.
Hello? Hello? What?
Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello? Hello? What?
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello? Hello? What?
Okay. What's in this safe? That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number of the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
128.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh. But hey! He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick? Why would Miss Edgeworth's name be on there? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. It has to be Yogi. Two men that ruined his life. Well, wait, who's the second man? Edgeworth and someone... And Hammond. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. You know, you could let me guess, right? You could let me speculate, right? You don't need to make it point to Von Karma. Von Karma's a perfectionist. It's all here in perfect detail. Why? What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these acts are the instructions for that caretaker. Okay, so... Alright, so the caretaker is going to be Yogi, because Edgeworth, Hammond, and the fact that he vanished off the grid, you know, I guess, like, oh, not sound of mind due to oxygen deprivation, which doesn't make a lot of sense, you know. So that would mean that Yogi murdered Hammond and wanted to frame Edgeworth because, obviously, he was suspected, and, you know, even those that are found innocent, their reputation takes a hit in court after, you know, after a court case happens. Even if they're found innocent, their reputation has been tarnished because they were accused of this. Even if it's a case of an innocent. Like, it's very common for that to happen, as far as I've seen. Like, usually when people go to court, that's it. They're done, even if they were found innocent, barring, like, a handful of things. Okay, that. But then why is Von Karma involved in this? It's obviously Von Karma. It's in perfect details, in perfectionist. Like, way to point it out for me, game. The question is, why? When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? Okay, I see my camera glitching there. I see you glitching. This time I know why it's happening. God damn, why did I choose to record while uploading shit? Ugh. And what does it mean, get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Right. Burb? Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. I don't think there's anything else, really. I guess... Grossberg, maybe? Let's see what Grossberg... never mind, I can't see Grossberg. Let's go to the Criminals Affair Apartment, then. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't got back yet.
Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow.
The Bowshot caretaker.
He shouted something about catching me if it's the last thing I do, pal.
Good luck, Gumshoe. Can I go into the evidence room? No. Okay, I guess I gotta go back to Wright and Co. Oh, one day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Yes, I'm going to Grossberg to show him the... Grossberg? Edgeworth to show the letter? Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. Revenge? On me?
Who's that old guy anyway?
I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there's someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance?
Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident.
Wait, that old man!
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. I'm assuming that's Yogi. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I say quiet! You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen.
That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court. Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier!
I want to get out! Help! Get us out! It's so weird trying to say the same thing again, but trying to be exact, but it's definitely not the case.
Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen!
I can't breathe. You're using up my air.
What?
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you!
What? What are you?
Stop breathing my air! No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people should have memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was a true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do now, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6. Grossberg? Was Grossberg involved in DL6? Mr. Grossberg!
Yes, hello, what's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding, I can't believe you're nuts!
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened,
It's Mr. Edgeworth, he...
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream, only a dream!
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled,
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So he'd want to free him from murder. This leads me to summarize that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real.
Whose side are you on, Grossberg? Whose side are you on here? I would like to know whose side you're on here. Mine or whoever the fuck.
As you imagined, Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder and his career for bail was irreparably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
Why? Why? Why would that be? Why the statute of limitations? There's no... Why? Why would it be needed with the statute of limitations? Am I missing something here? Why did he need to do it before the statute of limitations? What do you know about Mr. Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Yes, Gregory was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimony and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory tries to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. He died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. Well, that was your mother, Missy Fay. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yes, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost.
Let me guess. To protect Edgeworth. I don't buy it, Edgeworth.
Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Where do we go from here? Back to the detention center? Nope. Back to Wright & Co? No. Criminal Affairs Department? No. Gourd Lake? No. Grossberg again and show him the letter?
Oh, so this is a letter. It does seem like Yogi was following this letter. Well, when he killed Hammond...
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Well, Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Oh wow, he's a selfish defense attorney. Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait!
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Von Karma, I'm assuming. Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on call reports.
What? But that means the one who Thomas Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself.
What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He will say it's much smaller in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. I get it. He knows he's not gonna win the case now because it shows it's an open shut case now with the letter from Yogi saying like to kill and put the blame onto Edgeworth and such. It clearly shows that Yogi was a murderer, so he can't win that one, but he can still get a guilty verdict for Edgeworth with the DL6 incident. This is your last chance, so why would that matter? It's the last chance. It's the last chance for Von Karma because the statute of limitation means that even if Edgeworth was found guilty later on, yeah. Even Metro ever thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yes, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took vacation for several months after that, you see.
Okay, vacation, important. Vacation?
Yeah, it's an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Man, what a stick in the mud. Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Okay. 15 years ago, huh? So Von Karma did it, clearly. Like, Chekhov's gun is so... It's either going to be Yanni at this point or Von Karma, somehow, some reason. I don't know how. But that's the only thing I can think of. That's the only summary I can come down to. Odd. If you wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? Again, a vacation. He took a vacation, used the court case thing to hide that they murdered it, and then other stuff. I don't know. They were unconscious. Maybe he walked in, saw him, like, maybe the gun there. I don't know. I'm trying to piece it together here. But it doesn't make a lot of sense. Because it's still the question of the gun being thrown and that, or unless it was just a dream. I think? I don't know. What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to the DL6 incident? I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
Yeah, it's called manslaughter. I get it. But he was also a minor at the time. And given the situation, like, I would have thought in the normal court system he would be declared innocent of it. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick... Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. Police materials, Okay, I guess I know where I'm going then. Hey, Edgy. Bye, Edgy. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again? Well, now I can't have just anyone walking around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Mr. Von Karma? Yeah, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Karma. Hang on, but that wasn't open before, was it? Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick? The file for DL6 is completely empty. What?
What are you doing in here?
I don't like him staring at me with those beady eyes. Von Karma.
You. How do you know my name?
Duh.
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys.
I don't like that grin.
They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romancer who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axogram with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival?
That, my dear attorney, is not of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. I get the feeling it's going to be this letter again. It's going to fuck me up. He's going to, like, take it from me. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me for a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick, what's that thing? Ah! A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No!
No!
What are you?
Nick, run!
Shit.
Maya!
Out of my way!
He took the fucking letter, didn't he? Also, how did the police not know that? I'm pretty sure the records room isn't soundproof. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya! The letter, did he take it? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! There must be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? TL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Okay, well then. Okay. You and your friend got tased. Woo! Anyway, that's all the time I got for this episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye!